So I've been following some VR information over the past couple of years. When I went to E3 2 years ago, I was actually able to try the PlayStation's VR early on with the Illusion game, which you'll actually see in this little clip that I have for you, which was released from Sony just today. It really doesn't have that many views on it. I was also able to try the Oculus Rift, which is kind of more next level. That's going to cost you around $600 just for the Oculus Rift. At least that's what they have it priced at right now. In addition, you're going to need, an actual PC with a graphics card upwards of $300-400 just for the graphics card. You're talking 980 Ti, kind of on the high end. You can go up to $600-700. That could be a pretty expensive combo, and they have bundles out for like $1,500 or so right now. That'll come with the PC and everything you need. But with the PlayStation VR, this they actually just announced today is going to cost $400, but you're also going to have to get the camera, controller, and a couple other things that a lot of you guys probably already have if you are PlayStation players. And it's going to be another level up from something like the standard phone one that you see a lot of people having nowadays and kind of advertising for. But this VR is I think it's kind of somewhere in the middle. It looks really awesome. They just released this video of kind of a couple different mini games within one, in particular this London heist, kind of a shooter that I'm definitely interested in. But I saw another tweet on Sony's Twitter today where they said Battlefront is going to be playable in virtual reality. Imagine going first person, flying the Millennium Falcon, being a stormtrooper on any of those maps. I mean, this is almost like what, Disneyland is coming out with their whole Star Wars theme park. This would be even better virtual reality. You're there, fighting in the battles. The interesting thing with this was on that tweet, it also said that it's only coming to the PlayStation VR, that being Battlefront in virtual reality. So they're driving a bit of competition there. And when you're talking to specifically gamers, exclusives are always important, as well as price. And being a lot cheaper, although it's still very expensive, it will help, I think, cater some more people to go towards this. I actually was reading some other articles of some of the people at Oculus talking about the Sony VR and the $400 price point that they have, and they were saying that it's definitely a good price. It's cheap, but people are also getting what they pay for in terms of the quality. And I say when you compare that to the phone one that everybody's using now, it's probably a lot better than that. From my personal experience, although it is over a year old, the PlayStation VR, although decent, did not have the amount of power, graphics, design, movement that the Oculus had. And when I'm running around on the battlefield yelling at my teammates, fall in line, man! I want to be fully immersed. So even when my mom knocks on the door and says, "Want me to make you a sandwich?" I don't even hear her. And that was such a creepy impression. If I did hear that, I'd probably cry. I'm definitely going to be getting this, so I'll let you know. I'm planning to get both of them, so I'll let you guys know what I think when that day does come. But just some really exciting news, and in particular, Battlefront, playing that in VR. It's the first time I've heard anything about that, so I'm extremely excited. I want to try this. I think VR is going to be the next step. Although, a lot of people said the same thing about the Wii, and the Wii sold out like insanely fast when that thing first came out, because it had those little controllers, like interacted with you, or you could interact with the games a lot more physically, and it was actually really popular for a while. But then Wii U and stuff, and that's not quite as popular anymore. I actually got the Wii at midnight release when it first came out, but after playing it for 2 weeks and beating the Zelda game that I had originally got for it and playing all the Wii Sports games enough, I actually returned it and got all my money back. Which is also why I think Circuit City went under. Shout out to them. Let me know what you guys think about this. Is VR taking it to the next level like I think it probably will? From most of the things I've read, it seems like people are on board with that mentality so far, especially if people have used it. And do you think you're going to go for the PlayStation version since it's kind of more mainstream, uses your PlayStation 4, things you already own? Maybe you don't own that, though. You'll go for the Oculus, or is there some other brand that you're looking at more? Let me know, because I want to know what to follow and what you're interested in. Thanks so much for watching, though. Check out the recommended video for some top plays from Star Wars Battlefront, and I'll see you guys in a new video very soon. This is SwagMountain 64, over and out.